Hello, it's Miss Heather, piano and voice teacher here at Conservatory of the Ozarks, and I'm here today with
Lylah.
And how old are you, Lylah?
I am 13.
So Lylah needs to open the back of her throat a little bit more than she's doing right now because it will help her high notes sound and feel better. So I have this helpful balloon exercise just for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so the tricky thing about singing is, like, when your sister's taking her piano lesson, if she's playing like this, I'm like, curve your knuckles that are on your hands. Like this. And she can see what my hand looks like, and she can see how it looks different than her hand, and she'd be like, oh, okay, easy peasy. Voice, we can't do that. I would have to kill you, and you would have to kill me. Because, well, no, I guess if we were at a hospital, they could put a scope so we wouldn't have to die. But that would be, those are the only two options. We can't see each other's instruments. And even if we could, it wouldn't be that helpful. So I can't just be like, open your throat. See, it looks like this. And you could copy me. It doesn't work that way with voice. So I have to try to find words or exercises you can do to give you the sensations that you need to have while you're singing in your vocal tract. And then we can kind of label those sensations so you can tell then when you're singing, oh, I'm looking for this sensation that I labeled in my mind and I don't feel it, so that means I need to do this so I can find that sensation so I can get the sound that I'm looking for. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this should help you feel what an open throat should feel like. All right?
Okay.
It's gonna be terrible.
Oh, Miss Heather, that doesn't make me feel good.
Sorry. I just enjoy watching my students suffer. It brings me so much joy. Don't worry, I'm gonna do it with you so you know it can't be that bad. But it is pretty bad.
Oh,
So,
you're scaring me.
The more you react, the worse I'm gonna be.
Oh no.
So we have to blow up the balloon, like, till it's full.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to let the balloon go inside of our mouth. And kind of like don't let the air go out through your lips. We want the air to rush into our throats.
Okay.
And so when this happens, it's going to be unpleasant. So you want to make the most of it.
Oh no. Miss Heather.
And notice the sensations, because afterwards I'm going to be like, what adjectives, you know what an adjective is?
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn that at Monet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, what adjectives do you have, Lylah, to describe the sensations you felt in your throat when the air rushed down your throat and pushed outward against the tissues in your throat to create an expansion? And if you say, I don't know, then we're going to have to do this again.
Oh no.
So,
I'm going to find it the
that's
first time.
why. Pay attention to what you're feeling, because that is the entire point of this. So, you should feel the air forcing more space in the back of your throat and the back of your mouth. Okay, so here we go.
Miss Heather, this is
why you have a hard time with your mom Amy Mo Moose. You don't have enough air to blow up a balloon.
Is that it?
Maybe stretch it a little bit. Like maybe that.
How did you do it so?
Because I'm a pro, obviously. You can get more in there than
Why
that.
is mine so deformed? That's not normal, Miss Heather.
Maybe they're not the same. Just try and get more in there. There we go. That's a good one. Okay, are you ready?
No.
It's not as bad as I'm making it sound, but it is kind of
Miss
bad.
Heather sounds pretty bad.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm. I did it! It came out through my nose.
So, what sensations did you feel?
Like, it just, like, it was an open pipe and it just, like, went in.
Yeah. So, your trachea is the pipe, right, where that comes up from your lungs, and your throat is right above your trachea, so you felt this big open space all the way down in a candy cane shape.
Mm-hmm.
Open is a really good adjective to describe the sensation we're looking for. Do you have any other adjectives? Because only one is not very many.
Oh no. It was like an open pipe.
Oh no.
It felt like, I don't know how to describe it, because it felt like a slide, like the air just like poured in,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it came back out through my nose.
So, when the air poured in, what feelings did you feel in the tissues inside of your mouth and your throat?
Oh no. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Try yawning one time. A similar feeling. What words do you have to describe the way the yawn feels on the back of your throat?
like relaxed but tense at the same time.
Where is the tension coming from?
Right here.
But what are you doing to create the tightness?
I don't know. Just
If you move your jaw downward and you feel tightness because you did,
it's just
is-
when I let
like how would you describe this movement? My hands like
Like-
moving away from each other.
like whenever I yawn, it's relaxed, but whenever I let air out, it's like tight.
But this, you're stretching. Stretching is the word I'm trying to get you to say. So you're stretching. When you stretch your mouth open, the tissue feels more tight because you're pulling it taut. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So tight is almost always bad in singing, but in this case, feeling tight is good because it means you've like really expanded the back of your throat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So instead of your tissues being like soft and squishy, you're stretching them out as far as you can to make more space, and that makes the tissues tight. So we have open and tight, which seem opposite, but do you understand how they're not? It's just like if we stretched this, we can make it more tight, but we're also making more space.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I wish we had a third adjective so we didn't have to do this again.
Oh no. Miss Heather. I thought I was a good student.
I thought so too, but only 1.5 adjectives. So maybe we need to do it one more time so you can find one more word to describe the open throat feeling, okay?
I thought I got out of school.
So you don't have to blow it up as full. We don't have to make it come through your nose. It's the going in part that I want to know about.
Second? I don't know how to describe it. That's not that you're scaring me. It's just like
That's the hard part, is coming up with the words to describe it. We need the words
it's
so you can remember it later.
easy to open. It's like the air is just going through like a pipe. Or like if I don't do it, it's like a blockage, and then when I open it, it's like big, like a bowl.
Like a bowl?
Yeah.
How do you envision the bowl? Like positioned in your vocal tract?
Well, like it goes down like the pipe, and then like it goes into a bowl, and then it just squeezes it all out.
Okay. Those are pretty good, I guess. We can count that as a third adjective, even though we don't have one adjective. But so now, what are you hiding?
No, not yet.
Not yet. So now you have to see if you can find that sensation, the open, stretched, tight sensation in the back of your throat without the air from the balloon, okay? So try and see. Yawning is a great way to find it, but can you do it without actually yawning? Do you feel the stretched, tight feeling in the back?
Yeah, like right here.
Do you feel open? Remember how the air felt rushing in and pushing the tissues apart? Do you feel that sensation?
Yeah. That was easy.
That was easy. Good. Well, okay, so now we'll try the exercise again. Oh, dang it. We only have 2 more minutes left. What happened? But you'll see. The exercise will sound better and feel better. I
Okay.
98% guarantee it.